everyone, you are watching the Bharat and I am Divya presenting you today's news bulletin. Let's start with some important headlines first. Big road accident in the Barek, truck collided with roadway bus, 6 killed, 15 injured. Security forces killed 10 terrorists in the Balochistan. 10 bills and supplementary budget of the 5,440 crores presented in the House on the first day. India scored 144-5, Deepak Hodda and Washington Sundar at the crease. Now news in detail. A major road accident has taken place in the Barej, Uttar Pradesh. 6 passengers died in the accident while 15 passengers was injured. The injured have been admitted to the hospital. According to the information, the Idgah depot bus coming from the Jaipur and the Barej collided with the truck on the Barek-Lucknow highway on the Wednesday morning near the Ghagra Ghat station of the Jarwal road. The impact of the collision was so strong that the rear portion of the bus was completely damaged. 6 people died in the accident. At the same time, more than 15 people were injured. In the first phase of 19 districts for which 89 seats will be voted on the December 1, Bhavnagar has the highest number of the assembly seat after Surat and Rajkot. This district with 7 assembly seats has remained a stronghold of the BJP. The BJP had won the 6th seat in each of the 2012 and 2017 elections. Both the time 1 seat each went to the Congress account. This time between the dual challenged Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party, the BJP has pulled out all stop to save the patience. After the announcement of the election, PM Narendra Modi has come to the Bhavnagar 3 times. Our criminal justice system can itself be a punishment, the Supreme Court said on Tuesday while acquitting 3 accused facing trial for 13 years in an abetment to murder case. The case pertains to the disciplinary action taken against a student and his suicide in Punjab 2008. The apex court observed that the appeal of the accused against the April 2009 judgment of the Punjab and Haryana High Court was the pending for 13 years. The High Court had dismissed the appeal of the accused against the order of the trial court framing charges in the case. Now some international news. Security forces on Tuesday killed 10 suspected terrorists during an encounter in Pakistan Ristaif, Balochistan province. The media wing of the army has given the information by the issuing a statement. According to the Inter-Service Public Relations, the terrorists were killed in an operation launched by security forces to clear a terrorist hideout based on the intelligence input in Hosab area of the Balochistan province. The slain terrorists were accused of carrying out an armed attack on security forces and the civilians and the planting an improvised explosive device IED on the Gwadar Hasab M8 road. Despite the outbreak of the corona epidemic in many countries including China, the vigilance of the world's richest man and the owner of the Tesla company has come to the fore. In fact, the COVID misinformation policy that the implemented on Twitter has now been removed. It is now people can also write false and the misleading news on Twitter about the corona epidemic on Twitter. Health and media experts have expressed concern over the impact of the must move. User noticed on November 23 that a sentence on Twitter was updated to the read that Twitter is no longer implementing the COVID misinformation policy effective November 23, 2022. We'll be back after a short break.
ITM हमारा, इसमें बहती ज्ञान की गंगा है, इसमें रहती प्रेम की यमुना है, सिद्धांतों का उच्च हिमालय है, भक्ति सिखाता एक तिरंगा है, गुरुकुल जैसा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा, ITM हमारा, ये इंस्टीट्यूट हमारा, सच्चे सपनों सा प्यारा ये ITM हमारा.
Welcome back to the Bharat. Moving ahead in the news, let's talk about some major news of Uttarakhand. In the Uttarakhand Public Service Commission itself, which has required 6,308 posts since its inspection in the state, 63 posts are lying vacant. This fact has come to the fore in the annual report of the Commission of the year 2021-22 placed on the Vidhan Sabha table. A total of 199 posts of Group A, B, C and D have been created in the Commission. In relation to these, 136 officers and employees were providing service here. 63 posts are lying vacant. Out of total 12 created posts of Group A, 2 posts of Joint Secretary and System Analyst are vacant. Out of total 25 Group B posted, 24 are filled, but 1 post of Section Officer is vacant. The winter session of the Uttarakhand Legislative Assembly has started from today. The session will continue till December 5. On the first day, 10 bill including the Uttarakhand Public Service Horizontal Reservation for Women Bill 2022 were presented in the House regarding 30% horizontal reservation for women in government job in the state. The bill will be passed on Wednesday. At the same time, a supplementary budget of 5,440.43 crore was also presented by the CM Dhami and the Finance Minister Premchand Agrawal. Now, entertainment news. Varun Dhawan and Kriti Sanon's film Bhedia is doing decent business at the box office. Made on a budget of rupees 60 crore. The film has so far earned 61.5% of its cost. However, there is a continuous decline in the film earning. On one hand, the film did a business of around 11 crore on Sunday. On the other hand, on Monday, the film did a business of rupees 4 crore. Talking about the fifth day, Bhedia has collected rupees 3.50 crore. With this, the total earning of the film has reached rupees 36.90 crore. Now, sports news. The third and the last match of the ODI series between India and New Zealand is at the Christchurch ground. In this series, the India team will is trailing by a margin of 1-0 and would like to win the third match to end the series at 1-1. New Zealand captain Williamson has decided to bowl first after winning the toss. At the loss of the 5 wicket, the Indian team score has scored. At the loss of 5 wicket, the Indian team score has crossed 140 runs. Washington Sundar and Deepak Hooda are at the crease. Both are trying to handle the Indian inning by the partnership. After 31 over, India's score is 142 for 5 wickets. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the Bharat.